Ah, morning, well, afternoon. My name is Lorenzo Kirby, and doing a video. A lot of people don't understand that you can. Okay, first of all, we're doing something new, and the thing is a lot of people don't understand that when you get your files updated, I mean, every last creditor, every last debt, every item, negative or positive, do you realize that there's points under those items? Not just for that month, but what we do, we go back a year. We tell the credit agencies we want to go back a year. So you can have points under your car payments, your cable payments, your rental payments. All of these points are hiding. We're the first company that will be doing this. And we're doing this because a lot of people's credit scores are low. And there's a reason why they're low. Because they're missing points that's owed to them. It's not fair. It's not right. And you know what? These agencies won't correct it. They'll sit back and they'll wait for you to pay us to fix your credit. But no credit agency, no credit repair company has ever said, okay, what you need is a global update. They won't. You know how much work? That's a lot of work. But we don't mind doing work if it's going to help you. If it's going to help you better your life, better your score, better your situation, we love it. Because when you rise, we rise. When you're successful, we're successful. And that's what my company is about. Making you successful. So, starting today, we'll be doing global updates. It's a new program that updates everything for a year. Now, let's say they go a year back and check to see where the missing points are on every item, on all three credit reports. Now, this service will cost you $99, but it's worth it because you're getting all your back points, your missing points. A lot of people don't realize how many missing points you're truly missing. I did a test run, and I got 65 points on one report, 70-something points on another, and 90 points on Equifax. I was shocked. And you know what? This proves that these agencies aren't doing the job. Because why would I have all these points? And it doesn't make sense. It proves that these agencies are only doing the minimal work, the minimum. They only do what they're required to do. Probably not even that. So, if you want your file updated, it's $99. It's a 30-day process. You know, this is just something really to think about. So, we accept Google Pay, Facebook, PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, Walmart to Walmart, Western Union, NetSpend, Bitcoin. Whew, I'll be exhausted. It's crazy. But there's more than one way to better your life. And the tools are right in front of you. Don't accept no for an answer. Or anything. I don't care what it is. Never accept no for an answer. No, I've been like that all my life. Listen, when I was a little kid, I was 6 years old, and I went to a candy store, and I remember I had $1, and I was no. Matter of fact, I had 3/4 at that time, and the product was $1. It was these fishies, red fishies, and you're supposed to get 100. You're supposed to get 100 fishies for $1. So I was 25 cents short. So this man told me, he said, no, you can't have it. I said, I was always taught to not accept no. He said, well, you tell your parents that I said no. So I started walking down the street, and I said, you know what? I'm turning back around. Now, you got to remember, I'm a little guy. You know what I'm saying? So I turned back around because I was always told to respect my elders, but never accept no for an answer. So I went back. He said, little kid, didn't I tell you to get out of my store? I said, I'm not going nowhere because I said, I spent a lot of money in this store. My parents spent a lot of money in this store. My friends spent a lot of money in this store, and I will not take no for an answer. So he came from around the corner. He said, who are you? He said, no one has never talked to me like that. He said, you did it respectfully. He said, but you didn't take no for an answer. He said, I respect you. So you know what he did? He gave me what I wanted. He gave me those fishes, and he gave me a bag of groceries. And I said, what is this? I said, I didn't want this. He said, it's out of respect. He said, because you did it the right way. And ever since then, I've never been a kid, or even to this day, as a grown man, I don't take no for an answer. If somebody told me a while back, you'll never have a contract with Walmart, you'll never have a contract with Best Buy, you'll never have a global investment company. And I do. Because I took the power of that negativity and I created a monster. My company's growing rapidly. Because I took the power, I took the positive energy from what that person was saying, and I did it. Just like credit repair. You know your credit's bad. There's tools, there's sources, there's ways. Take that negative energy and turn it into a positive energy. Don't never accept no for an answer. Somebody say, oh, you'll never have it. I knew a lady that they told her, you'll never have a house. She said, oh, I'll be getting Lorenzo Kirby, the best in the business that's going to help me. He said, he's never going to have a house. Guess what she got now? She got a beautiful home. Beautiful, immaculate. And when I see her, she says, I never thought it would be possible. She said, until you told me to have faith. Faith is everything. You know, when I was younger, I wasn't always a good guy, you know. I got into a situation where my mother always taught me to have faith. Judge tells me, well, I see two judges. One judge says, you're going away for 50 years. I'm like, what? I said, oh, you got the wrong case. And I said, this can't be possible. So I see another judge. His name was Judge Ennis. He says, Mr. Kirby, today's got to be your luckiest day on earth. And I said, what are you talking about, Judge? And he says, what happened was, there was an old prosecutor. Come to find out he was a good family friend. And he says, listen, he says, everybody makes mistakes. He said, but before I leave office, I'm going to make sure you're taken care of. He says, I remember you. He said, you might not remember me. He said, but you helped me one time. He said, my daughter, she was in some trouble, and you protected her. And he said, I'll never forget that. He said, I'm going to take care of you. So I go to court. After he leaves, got a new prosecutor. I don't want to say her name, because if she sees this video, she's like, oh, she'll be very upset. I'm not even talking about this. So she sees. So she says to the judge. No, the judge tells her, "This is what you do to your clients." She said, "No. Mr. Kirby knew the old prosecutor, and the old prosecutor did the paperwork." So I turned around. I tell you, see two sheriffs with shackles. The minute I turn around, I see them walking. They did a U-turn. And you see how God works? God works so rapidly and moves like the clouds. And I knew right there, right at that point, at that moment, that good deeds are rewarded. Anything you do in this world that's good is going to be rewarded. If you're working on your credit, it might seem like it's taking forever. But you will get to that point and you will be successful. Everything in life takes time. Never give up. Never accept the word no. And always believe in yourself. Because when you believe in yourself, you believe in God. You know? And that's just it. So, like I said, sorry to get off track. It's $99. All 3 reports are updated. And I just updated. We make a request for them to go a year back. So if this is 2019, they'll search 2018 and see what happens. Yeah, like I said, it's great. It'll raise your score. It'll raise all 3 scores. So yeah. So like I said, if you're interested, you can text me or call me 610-470-8992. I'm always available. I work till 2 a.m. in the morning. Click and subscribe. Like and subscribe. And have a great day. Thank you.